Hi, my beautiful people. How are we doing today? Hope we are great. Hope we are doing amazing. Today is yet another beautiful day, another interesting, amazing day. So, you're almost welcome. For the old people, always so happy and so excited to see you come through, to see you chatting participating in the chat section, leaving a message, checking on each and everyone, checking on your girl, Lena. So you are most welcome. Today is yet another beautiful day for the new people. You're most welcome. Trust me, you are in the right place. And when you join in, do not hesitate to like and subscribe as well. Right, so we are straight into it. I would love to hear from you, know exactly how things have been, how things are going. Join me in the chat section. Let us get it started. Okay, so gold OTC, that is our pair for the day, 500 USD. That is the amount that I've set, and 15 seconds. That is my time expiry. The alligator indicator and the MACD indicator, those are the two indicators that are helping me in my trend continuation and trend reversals, right? So come through, let us get started. Binary options trading, that is what we are having and we have been having. Of course, pocket option being our platform or our broker, like a few of you, okay, some of you say broker, others the platform. So that is our platform and that is our broker that we are using. So thank you for coming through. Thank you for coming through. All right. So today I see that is as Asike Askien. Thank you for coming through. Hope you're well. Hope you are doing great. Hope you are doing amazing. Thank you for coming through. Excited to have you as my number one person to come through, number one person to send in a message. Happy to have you around, excited to see you come through. So please stick around and let us get straight into it together from the very first minute to the very end. All right, so we are already here. I would love to see people come in, sending in a message. Let us chat. Let us hear from one another. Let us know exactly how things are moving in our trading world, our trading journey. How far have we gone? What is lacking? What is keeping us behind? All those things. I would love to hear from each and every one of you. Okay, so for the people that wanted me yesterday to go through the indicators once again, please join in. I'm just going to give a brief summary about it because these are the indicators that I've been using ever since I started live streaming. We have been going through them almost each and every single day. So I'm just going to line out the majors and then we can just add on from there in our free time. Okay. And definitely the one thing that I can never fail to do is when you ask, I have to always deliver. So as I keep saying that we always have new people joining in. We have the old ones who have been hearing me talk about this day in, day out. So probably maybe for them they are used to it. They know exactly how they work. So for the new ones, I will request you kindly to go through my old streams as well to um, to get full details about these different indicators because I've talked about them, I've explained about them. So, most of the information, if I do not give full details here, it is already talked about. The information is already out there. All right. So for the alligator indicator, as we can see on our chart there, it's left at its normal settings. That is 13, 8, and 5. Okay, we are having a pluses after pluses already. So let us keep it going as I shortly talk about these two indicators. So for the 13, that represents our blue line, the 8, that is for our red line, then the 5, that is for our green line. Okay, so the one thing that probably maybe I can talk about is how these three lines work, okay, and how they do help us. Okay, one of the most important things that probably maybe we can look at or that we can talk about is how it all works. Okay, so we have something we call lines. These three lines is what I'm talking about: the green, the red, and the blue line, and the blue line. So those three lines is what I'm talking about. So when you see them intertwined or entangled, that is when we can say the market is ranging or we are in a consolidation state or low volatility. Okay, so in that case, when these three lines are intertwined, are entangled, or they are moving sideways, we are not advised to do trades, okay? More so in the binary options that we are trading. Please do not place in a trade because that is there we have false signals most of the times, okay? So you please try your very best to avoid it. All right, so we have when they are intertwined or when they are moving sideways or when the lines are flat, that is when we look at low volatility, consolidation. That is it, basically, like no activity, I would say, or no trading should take place in that situation. Then we have lines that separating. If they were intertwined, then okay, sorry about that. I'm being told to speak loudly. All right, so let me hope I'm clear now. Okay, so we have lines start separating. If they were mixed up, now they are starting to separate. The green line, the red line, and the blue line, they are starting to separate. So that is what we call potential trend forming. Okay, so that is when we start to see a certain kind of direction that these three lines are taking. So in that case, we prepare for entries because these lines are choosing a direction they are taking. Either they are moving upside or they are moving downwards, where we look at an uptrend or a downtrend depending on where these three lines are going. Okay, so there we prepare for entries. We are like, okay, we are taking this direction, probably, maybe let us prepare or let us get ready for an uptrend, for an entry in an uptrend, or a sell in a downtrend. All right. Then we have lines clearly separated and aligned. That is when you see that they are in that clear clear separation. Each line is straight, but I should say parallel. Yeah, like they are straight. So that is where we have a strong trend confirmed. That is where we are very, very sure that right now, if we are moving in an uptrend and the lines are separated like that, definitely we can place in a buy trade. Okay, so there we have clear confirmation, no doubts about that. So that is the best time. That is the best time for the binary options trades. You know, that is when you place in your trades clearly, either in an upward trend or a downward trend. Okay, so those are the three phases that we look at. We look at when the market is sleeping or the market is ranging. Then we look at when it is um, waking up, that is when the line starts to separate. Then also when they are clearly separated. So when we look at these three lines, that is what we consider so much. Okay, so the importance of this alligator indicator, it helps us in one, the strength of that trend, or we look at momentum. Then we also look at the, the, the direction of the market. Which direction is this market taking? Is it in an uptrend, a downtrend? Are we ranging? So we have all that, and this really, really helps us to know the direction. How strong is it? By the strength, we are looking at that part where I said they are clearly, these three lines are clearly aligned. Okay, they are clearly aligned, and we have that confirmation, we have that momentum. So that is what we look at in this alligator indicator. So that is what I can talk about it. It helps us that way. So whenever you are using it, you look out for that. And by me talking about it, it does not mean that that is it. Go ahead, take some time off, read about it, understand exactly what happens, read more and understand more. And then the other thing is, with these indicators that we use, okay, make sure that you practice them on the demo accounts. At least we have those demo accounts where we can practice, where we can make all the mistakes we can before we do live trading. Right? So we do that, we keep improving ourselves, and then things become better. You find that we have the alligator indicator, it might be easy for me to use, but to someone else, it might be not really easy or not okay to use with them. So please, we have very many other indicators. We have the zigzag indicator, the fracture indicator. There are very many of them. So please go through them, understand them, choose those that really, really work for you or those that are easy for you. Personally, I'm someone who goes for something that is easy for me. I love things that are simplified and things that are easy. So do not look for complicated things. There are those indicators that are used by the masters in trading, you know, and for them, if you are a beginner and you start by using them, I do not know how things might end up, but these are the simple ones that the beginners can use, can check out, because at the end of the day, binary options trading, we are basically looking for the direction, we are looking for the strength of that particular trend for us to place in a trade. Those are the small confirmations that we look at for us to place in a trade. Okay, so that is what I can say about the alligator indicator. Then when it comes to the MACD, I know you are not seeing it because of my camera there, but allow me take you through it. When you get a time of your busy schedule, please go through it and see how exactly it works. Okay. So for the MACD, we look at three, I will call them three components. That's where we have the MACD line, we have the signal line, and the histogram bar. Okay, so with a MACD line, we have, that is the difference between the 12 EMA and the 26 EMA. The 12 is the fast EMA, then the 26, that is the slow EMA. Okay, then for the signal line, that is 9. So whenever you ask me about the settings, so for the MACD, I set mine for 12, 26, and 9. The reason as why I set this, there are other settings. This is the standard setting. The reason as why I use this setting is because it aligns well with the settings that I use for the alligator indicator and the fact that I'm in trend continuation and trend reversals. Okay, so that's why I use it so much, or that's why I use these settings here that I've read for you. Okay, so uh, this, how does the MACD help? Like I explained with the alligator indicator, here we are also looking for direction, trend direction, momentum, how strong is that particular trend we are in, then the potential reversals. Okay, so for the MACD, that is what we are looking at. So when we are using the MACD, we have two lines, all right? So we have the MACD line, and then we have the signal line. Then we have the histogram bar. So uh, for the bar, it has the red and the green. That one also gives us a clear signal that, okay, right now we can place in a buy or we can place in a sell. So for these MACD lines, the MACD line and the signal line, this is what we look at. Okay, and the MACD line is the most important line, and that is our green line. Then the signal line is the red line. So whenever the MACD line crosses above um, above the signal line, there we are looking for the call option. Okay, we are looking for the call option or the buy option. All right, so um then there So for the buy option, the MACD line crosses below the signal line. So that is how we use it. Okay, that is how we use these two indicators. Basically, the most important thing about these two indicators, we are looking at trend direction, momentum of that trend, then the potential reversals. Those are the most important things that we look at, because in binary options trading, what we want is a confirmation of this particular trend. Are we moving in an uptrend? Is it confirmed that we are moving in an uptrend? Okay, if so, you place in a buy. If we are moving in a downtrend, you're having that momentum, okay, you place in a sell trade. Like, that's how easy using these indicators is. Okay, so that's one thing I can those are the few things I can talk about these indicators. Of course, I've talked about their settings, how they are used, but um, get some time, go through them on your own, in your own free time. Go through them, understand them clearly, because I could explain something here and you need to refer, or you need to understand, or there there are certain things that we can use, like platforms or apps where we can get all these kinds of information. Make sure that you improve, you get the knowledge that we all need. Use the demo accounts to trade, and then go to the live trading when at least you are sure when to place in a trade, when to wait, okay, how to see those opportunities come through, like that. So with these two indicators, that is what I can say about them. But one thing you should know is that the more we get this knowledge, the more we keep improving on ourselves, the better things become and the easier things become. Okay, so that will be it for today with these two indicators. Like I promised yesterday, I have talked about them. So thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, so still today we are going to get into the donations early enough. The lists these days are big, the lists are long, so I have to be getting into the donations quite early for me to be able to work on each and every one. All right. So I've seen Sir Mike. Hi, how are you doing? Hope you are great. All right. So Jonathan, that is 350 US dollars, three attempts. As you can see on your chat over there, you have the list. You have the list. So we have Jonathan, and we are getting just straight into it. Okay. All right, so Sir Mike, Blessing, Thomas, Abdul, thank you for coming through. Thank you for joining Yoga Lena. So right about now, we are into the donations. Whenever the lists are long, I do not wait for the personal trading hour to end. I have to come through soon enough to make sure that the people who sent in their donations are worked on, and we are all happy. So here we are. As I do the donations, you definitely have the list on your screens or on your chats over there. we trade together. Right. Mhm. Right, so I did not want people to tell me the music is too loud, this and that, when I was talking about the indicators. So, right about now, I believe probably maybe we should have a little music and see how the day is going to go. Right, let me place in my buy position over here after that pullback and we see. Right, so we have a plus. We have a plus. Remember, we are taking it for 3 attempts for Jonathan. So let's go. Girls like you. I need a girl like you, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, you. Yeah, yeah, you. I need a girl like you, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, you. Right, let's have a cell position over here for our second attempt. Cheers. Okay, that is amazing. So that is for our second attempt. Let's have the very last one. I need a girl like you, yeah, yeah. I need a girl like you, yeah, 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 yeah. One more to go. One more to go. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I need a girl like you. I need a girl like you. I need a girl like you, yeah.
Not too long ago, I was dancing with Dolly. No, it's really real if I let you be my mama. You don't want a girl like me, I'm too crazy. For every other girl you meet, it's too gay. I'm sure them other girls were nice enough, but you need someone to spice it up. So who you gonna call? Cardi, Cardi. Come and rev it up like a Harley, Harley. Why is the best crew always forbidden? I'm coming to you now doing 20 over the limit. The red light, stop. I don't play when it comes to my heart, let's get it though. I don't really want a white horse in a carriage. I'm thinking more white horse and carrot. I need it right here, cause every time you fall, I play with this kitty like you play with your guitar.
Okay, so the fact that we do trades in a short time frame, we have to give it time. Like, take your time, analyze the market, take time, take time. That is the other thing that I can tell you. Do not rush into placing in a trade, into doing things the way you feel like doing them, or trading emotionally. Give it time, give it time, relax, calm down, and do your thing. Okay, two black S and two blocks. Hi, thank you for coming through. Happy to have you around. Okay. That is amazing. And we have a plus. We have a plus here. We have a win. That is for Jonathan. Congratulations. Congratulations. Okay. All right, a clipper over there. Hi, how you doing? Hope you are okay. Hope you are great. Excited to see you come through. That is a zero there. Hi, how you doing? Hope you're well. Thank you for coming through. Excited to have you around. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sending in a message. Okay, that is mindset recharge. Hi, how you doing? How you doing? Hope you're great. Thank you for coming through. Excited to have you around. Okay, that is still a clipper zero. Okay, and then Ruth comes through. Hi, my beautiful, beautiful sister. Thank you for coming through. Hope you're doing great. We are all great. Hope you're well yourself. So, anyways, thank you for joining us. Let us get straight into withdrawing withdrawing into Jonathan's wallet. Okay, so that is Bitcoin wallet for Jonathan. Congratulations once again. Right, Emmeline over here, 400 US dollars. See atoms. Let's go. Zero over there. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. So let us keep it going. Okay. To the sky. Maybe that's why. Really am tired of being friends. And see what you see. Maybe that's why. Okay, that is a buy position for us. Amazing. Amazing. Right, so that is for our first attempt, but remember, Emmeline requested for 2 attempts. So let us get into the next one. Where you gonna make love? Okay.
Looking like you seen a beautiful ghost. She must have been a sight to see. And she got your mouth wide open and you sweating like a hundred
There
degrees.
we go. Okay.
Ghost your body
All
can't get
right. So that is for our second option, second attempt. You know, I was reading here option trading, so that's why that came up. Congratulations to Emily. Congratulations. We have a win. We have a profits for Emily over there. Okay.
loving how it feels. Looking in your eyes. Oh, it sends me chills all down my spine. But now the song is done. You can have another one. But first you gotta pay to see me. I gotta pay. $100,000, 200,000, you name it. Beam of visibility, Bugatti body, you claim it. And all of it depends on the way you shake it. Tell the valley, pocket to red carpet, I'll make you hate it. Looking fancy, the mama had reindeer band behind. I stay my plane, my Alaska, huh? I'm 69 right now, nasty mom. And then the nasty mom. Now you can play with it, and you gon' get it. How your legs split it, you say get it, and I'm gon' get it. Let me see you shake it while the controller bring it around. Take it south from, you say it now when it's going down. Shake, wine and roll, ay, ay, ay. Shake, wine and roll, ay, ay, ay. Shake, wine and roll, ay, ay, ay. Shake, wine and roll, train track. I can slow it down. Just when you think you got to turn back, you might crash.
Okay, so as I just finalize with something here such that I'm able to transfer Emily's profits to her wallet. I'm saying that is Iran. Hi, how you doing? Thank you for coming through. Hope you are great. Hope you're doing okay. Hope you are amazing. That is a Peter over there. Hi, how are you doing? Hope you are well. Hope you are doing great. Tuna, that is Tuna. Hi, how are you doing? Hope you are great. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for joining Yoga Lena. Visual, that is a visual over there. Hi, how are you doing? I'm doing great. How about you? Hope you're well. Hope you are doing amazing. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for joining Yoga Lena over here. Okay. That is Moda. Hi, how you doing? Hope you're great. Hope you are amazing. Prosperous Jerry, how you doing? Happy to have you around. On my end, I'm doing great. I'm very, very okay. Happy to see you come through. Always excited to see you guys come through. Active in the chat section, commenting here and there. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate you. I do appreciate you. Okay. Thomas, very impressive. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay, so that is for Emily Bitcoin wallet. Okay, so next is Penelope. That is 500 US dollars, 3 attempts. All right, Prosperous. I'm making little progress with my demo account. I know everything will work well for me. Thank you for all uh, your encouragement. All right, that is amazing. That is amazing and promising. Keep taking it one step at a time. We are going to get there. We are going to get there. Okay, so on my first attempt for Penelope, I've made a loss. Let me give it a second a try. Amazing, that is amazing. So that is for our first attempt for Penelope. We have two more to go. Okay, so Thomas over there, would there be another explainer on your strategy? So about explaining the strategy and all that, I had um, a video worked out, made clearly showing everything. So when my media team is ready to upload it on my YouTube channel, we shall have it. Okay, but with some other indicators and the strategy, I've already done that for you. Okay, so for our second attempt, we have a plus. Okay, so let us see the very last one because Penelope requested for 3 attempts. Okay, so Thomas, that was worked on. Uh, it will be released, it will be uploaded on my YouTube channel when my media team is done doing some work on them. Actually, it's not one, there are quite a number. So we shall be having them explaining, clearly indicating on the chart what this does, how it works out, and all that. All right, so we shall be having that clearly explained out. Visual, explain how your indicator works. At the beginning of this live stream that we are having, I try to give a small insight about how these two indicators work. That is the alligator indicator and the MACD indicator, how they help. All right, so I did talk about them. Probably maybe at the end of the stream, you could go back at the beginning of today's stream. You see how these two indicators help. Okay. Hi, Michael. How are you doing? Hope you are well. Hope you're well. Thank you for coming through. Happy to have you around. Dina, hi, how are you doing? Hope you're well. Hope you are amazing. Happy to see you come through. Nori sends in a message. Hi, how are you doing? Hope you are amazing. Always happy to have you around. Excited to see a message coming from you. Okay, and for the new ones, please, you're most welcome. Hit that like button for me and subscribe as well. Let us keep it going. We keep it growing, and definitely at the end of the day, we shall be able to get to where we want to be. That is Hashim. Hi, how are you doing? Hope you're well. Hope you are amazing. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for joining Lena. All right. Please do not forget to like and subscribe as well.
We don't have to worry about nothing. 'Cause we got the fire, and we burning one hell of a something. They gonna see us from outer space, light it up like we're the stars of the human race, human race. And the lights turning down, they don't know what they heard. Shine the light, spray it down, giving love to the world. We'll be raising our hands, shining up to the sky. 'Cause we got the fire, fire, fire. Yeah, we got the fire, fire, fire. And we're gonna let it burn, 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 burn. We're gonna let it burn, 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 burn. Gonna let it burn, 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 burn. We're gonna let it burn, 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 burn. We don't wanna leave, no. We just wanna be right now, right, 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 right now. And what we see acting crazy, getting low till the lights out. Music's out, I'm waking up. We start the fire, and we start the love, and we're sober now. We got the love, and so sleeping now, no sleeping now.
Okay. That is amazing. That is amazing. Congratulations. That is for Penelope. All right. So as we can see over there on the screen, that is a clear separation of those three lines, you know, a clear separation. So definitely we got a clear indicator, or we got a clear opportunity to plus in a buy trade, and definitely we got a plus. So congratulations to Penelope. Congratulations. Okay. Coffee, Joel. Hi, how you doing? Hope you are great. Hope you are amazing. Happy to see you come through. Happy to have you around. Burn. Okay. Always so excited to see my beautiful people come through, to see my amazing people come through. Okay. Let's get a look at that. We have Chinedzi over there. Hi, how you doing? Hi, Elena. Good joke. Thank you, my dear. Thank you very much. Thank you. Always excited to see you guys come through, sending a message, supporting me, being with me, growing with me, learning with me. So thank you very much. I really do appreciate you guys. Okay, so as I withdraw into Penelope's wallet. Okay, that is a it's a cloud exchange and edits. Hi, how are you doing? Hope you are great. Hope you're well. Thank you for coming through. Okay, Mark. That is a Mark. Alvin, 350 US dollars to items. You know I never wanna hurt you. Yes, that is a visual over there asking about the strategy. Yes, it can work. Okay, it can. So when it is uploaded there, we shall be able to see and have everything and know how things work depending on the pair that you are going to trade. Okay, so it does work. It's not only for gold OTC, because as you know, most of the times I'm trading different pairs. Okay, I'm not only trading gold OTC, I do crude oil, silver OTC, different number of. Okay. Oof. So sorry about that. On our second attempt for Mark, I've made a loss over here. Okay, Thomas over here, that is 350 US dollars for atoms. Mhm, Okay, so that is for our first attempt, and we have three more to go. Okay, that is our second attempt for Thomas. We have two more to go. That is amazing. That is amazing. Okay, so that is for our third attempt. We have one more to go. Okay. Okay. One more to go, and we need a plus. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, goodness. So sorry about that, Thomas. On our very last attempt, we have made a loss. My apologies. So sorry about that. Okay, that is for Thomas. So sorry about that. My apologies. Next is Abigail Miller. Okay, so Abigail Miller, that is 600 US dollars, 2 items. Okay, so back in the chat section, official Stay Curry. Hi, how you doing? Hope you're well. Right, I keep the hard work up. Thank you, my dear. Thank you very much. Santos, hi, how you doing? Hope you are great. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for joining in. Big man, hi, how are you doing today? Hope you're great. Hope you are great. Cindy Wild, thank you for coming through. Thank you for coming through. Hope you are doing great. Okay. Hope you're okay. Visual, how can I reach you? That is through Telegram. You can reach me through Telegram, and there is also another link down there for the contact. You can check it out. Okay. Which broker? This is a pocket option. This is pocket option. Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to put up there, that is our next list. We have finished the first one. Okay. So we are off with Abigail. We are taking it for 2 items. Okay. That is for our first attempt. So we have one more to go. Okay, so let us get into sorry about that. Let us get into our second attempt. Okay, let's have our very last attempt. We need a plus. We need some profits over here for Abigail Miller. That is amazing, amazing. Okay, amazing. Congratulations to Abigail Miller. Congratulations. Okay, so that is Tether Wallet for Abigail. Congratulations. Okay. Next, we have Loretta, that is 350 US dollars, 2 attempts. Okay, that is a plus. That is a plus over here for Loretta, and it is for our first attempt. So we have one more to go. One more attempt to go. Sorry about that, Loretta. Sorry about that. My apologies. My apologies. Next is Nakia, that is 400 US dollars, three items. Okay, so that is for our first attempt for Nakia. We have two more attempts to go. Okay. Mhm. Okay. So we have one more to go and we need a win. We need a plus for our last attempt such that Nakia goes away with profits. Yes, that is amazing. That is amazing for Nakia over here. Congratulations. Congratulations to Nakia. Okay. Congratulations. At least we go away with a plus. We go away with a win. That is amazing. Insecurities. Okay, so there we have it. The wallets for Nokia. Congratulations to you. Hawkins comes in with 900 US dollars to atoms. If we just be free unconditionally, as you are to me, need apologies. Mhm. Right, that is for Hawkins looking for working with two items, looking for a profits over here. So let us get straight into it. we get wins for Hawkins. Okay. I will love you unconditionally. And just let it begin. All right. So we have one more attempt to go for Hawkins. We need profits over here. We need profits for Hawkins. Oof. Oof. Oh my goodness. Oh, Hawkins, so sorry about that. So sorry about that. All my excitement has been buried with the market fluctuation. So sorry about that. Really so sorry. My apologies. Okay, so next we have Tyler Brooks. That is 300. Okay. 300 US dollars, three attempts. All right, let's have it. Okay, so that is for our first attempt for Brooks. Okay. Hi, Emmanuel. How are you doing? Hope you are great. Hope you are doing okay. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for coming through. I always appreciate it. Oh, goodness. That was for Brooks. So sorry about that on our second attempt. We have made a loss. My apologies. That is a cutter over there, 450 US dollars, two attempts. I need profits. I need profits. I need profits for these last two people for the donation.
Not too long ago, I was dancing for dollars. No, it's really real if I let you be my mama. You other girl you meet is too gazy. I'm sure them other girls were nice enough, but you need someone to spice it up. So who you gonna call? Cardi, Cardi. Come and rev it up like a Harley, Harley. Why is the best crew always forbidden? Coming to you now doing 20 over the limit. The red light, stop. I don't play when it comes to my heart. Let's get it though. I don't really want a white horse in a carriage. I'm thinking more white horses and carriage. I need you right here, cause every time you fall, I play with this kitty like you play with your guitar.
All right, Soul over there. Hi, how are you doing? Thank you for coming through. Sikan, hi, how are you doing? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sending in a message. That is Kofi Bosco. Hi, how are you doing? Thank you. I really do appreciate your participation. Thank you very much. That is Berry Manzi. Hi, how are you doing? Hope you're well. Hope you are amazing. Emmanuel, how are you doing? Hope you are great. Hope you are doing okay. Nollywood vibes. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for always participating. So humbled for to see that each and every one of you comes through. Always excited. Big and amazing vibes. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay. That is Yusuf. Hi, how are you doing? Hope you are great. Hope you are doing okay. Thank you for coming through. Then E Fox. Hi, how are you doing? I'm good. How are you doing yourself over there? Zero. I'm seeing alligator. What is the other indicator? Sorry about my camera, but the other indicator is the Mark D indicator. Okay. Right. He's moving. Okay, what is the strategy that is from Yusuf? The strategy I'm using trend continuation. Okay, trend continuation, trend reversal. And the reason as to why I'm using that, it's because okay, I have that strategy that I'm using right about now, and with the indicators, these two indicators align very well with the strategy that I'm using. Okay, let's go. All right, that is for my first attempt for a kata. Dancing like nobody's watching. You moving. Once ago, and here we are. You look so good. She understands. Okay. That is amazing for Kata over there. Congratulations. Congratulations. Okay. Zero. Thank you a lot. God bless you. Bless you too, my dear. God bless you too. E Fox. I'm good. What exactly is happening on this live? Exactly. Are you teaching or just live trading? I do both. Okay, I do both where I have a chance to teach here and there. I do teach, and of course we do trading together. But right about now, what is going on is donations. This is where people send in their money for me to trade for them. So that is what is happening right this moment. Okay. Okay, Ethan Walker, 1000 US dollars. Let's go. We have two items. Okay, we need to close this with beautiful. That is amazing. So that is for our first attempt. We have one more to go. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we have one more attempt to go for Ethan. You are most welcome. You're most welcome, E Fox. Damilo, hi Damilo, Damilola, hi, how you doing? Thank you for coming through. Thank you for sending in a message. Thank you for joining the chat section. Always excited to see people come through. Please do not hesitate to like and subscribe. Okay, let us keep it going. We keep it growing. Amazing. We are always going to be having an amazing time here. So please like and subscribe. Let us keep it going and let us keep it growing. Beautiful vibes, positivity all the way is what we are looking at, and definitely growing in our trading journey. That is be big on. Okay, hi, how are you doing? Hope you're well. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for sending in a message. Always excited to see people come through, to see people send in a message. So thank you very much. Joseph. Hi, Joseph. Yes, I can do that. And for more information on how it's done, please go in my YouTube bio. You will find links over there, and the very first one is the one for the stream donation. Go through it. The terms and conditions are there for you to know exactly what is going on, exactly what is happening. Then the other steps are quite clear, where I ask you for your name, the amount that you are sending in, the number of times you want me to trade for you, and definitely your crypto wallet. That is where I share or I transfer to your profits after winning. Okay, Jimmy Trades, hi, how you doing? Hope you are well. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for coming through. It has been a while. I've taken some time minus seeing you, but thank you for coming through. Excited to have you around. That is James B. Hi, how are you doing? Hope you are great. Thank you for sending in a message. Always excited to see you guys come through. So we are looking for one win to see that a Walker goes away with profits. Okay. Everything is soaring.
but I know it will come to you, yeah. No surrender, 'cause you can win in this thing called love. When
When
you
you
want
want
it
it
the
the
most,
most,
there's no easy way out. When
when
you're
you're
ready
ready
to
to
go,
go,
and your heart's let it now. Don't
don't
give
give
up
up
on
on
your
your
faith.
faith.
Love comes to those who believe it, and
And
that's
that's
the
the
way
way.
it is. When you question me for a simple answer,
Okay.
I don't know what to say. No, but it's plain to see. If you stick together, you're
You're
gonna
gonna
find
find
a
a
way.
way.
Yeah. So don't
Yes.
surrender.
This
'Cause
is
you can win
amazing. Oh
in
my
this
goodness.
thing called
Congratulations, congratulations. That
love.
is
When you
for
want it the
Ethan
most, there's no
Walker, and
easy way out.
definitely
When you're
we
ready to
have
go,
made it.
and your
Okay,
heart's
so
let it down.
congratulations to
Don't give
each and
up on
every
your
one of us
faith.
who has
Love
made
comes to
profits
those who
in today's
believe
session of
it, and
donations.
that's the way
Congratulations. For
it
those that
is.
have not, my sincere apologies. And we keep positive, we keep knowing that tomorrow or any other day will be a beautiful day to make a profits, to go away happy and excited. So, my sincere apologies. Next time it will be better. Okay, and definitely I am always humbled to be. It is always a pleasure to be of service to you, my beautiful people, the people that send in their donations. I do not take you for granted. I really do appreciate you. I do appreciate you. So thank you very, very much. Okay. Don't give up on your faith. And that's the way. Okay, so for Ethan, congratulations once again. Love comes to those who believe. Okay, so that is the end and the close for our donations for today. Let us get back for the few minutes that we have. Let us do some personal trading, and definitely I'm open to answering a few questions. Probably maybe there is an inquiry you would love to make. Let us use these last few minutes left to get to that, and we call it a day, right? Everyone, hi, how you doing? Hope you are great. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for sending in a message. It's always a pleasure to hear from you. And the other thing, please do not hesitate to like and subscribe. Let us keep it here. Same time, same energy, same positivity each and every single day. So, like and subscribe. Let us keep together. Okay.
Looking at me now, I can see my past. Damn, I look just like my fucking dad. Light it up, that smoke and mirrors.
Okay.
I even look good in the broken mirror. I see my mama smile, that's a blessing. I see the change, I see the message. And no message could have been any clearer. So I'm starting with the man and the mirror on the wall. MJ taught me that. Here we are again. Through my rise and fall. You've been my only friend. Take me to Mars. You told me that they can understand the man I am. So why are we talking to each other again? Mirror on the wall, here we are again. Through my rise and fall, you've been my only friend. You told me that they can understand the man I am. So always have to here, talking to each other again. APP. Looks like I did take him to Mars this time. So why are we talking to each other again?
Okay, so about the donations in these last few minutes that I have, probably maybe let me just talk or say a few words about the donations, because why I keep giving this same information most of the times, it's because we always keep having new people coming in, people who do not know exactly what is going on. Okay, so for starters, this is all right. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much for liking my channel and subscribing. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate. I really do appreciate that. Okay, so um, back to the donations. As I was trying to explain, to start with, the amount is the minimum amount that you can send in is 350 US dollars. That is the minimum, all right? Uh, we started at a certain amount, but right now I'm at 350 US dollars. And definitely, as time goes on, the numbers become too many. The numbers become too many, so you find that if someone sends in very little money, or if I allow to receive this little money, let me say $50, $100, that simply means I'm going to have a long lists, okay? Very, very long lists, which is good, but we also have to take off some time. We have to learn things here and there, okay? So like I keep saying, we have 2 hours of streaming. The first hour is for the personal trading, that is where we learn a thing or two, then asking the questions, getting responses, getting to know each other, understanding how everything works. That happens in our first hour, okay? Then in the second one, that is when the donations happen. So you find that the lists still at 350 US dollars are long, but at least for now they are manageable. But just imagine if the amounts were really, really down, the numbers would be overwhelming. Yet at the end of the day, I want to work on each and every one who has sent in their donations. Okay, so for you to know more about these donations, you will go in my YouTube bio. That's where you will find the different links, the one for Telegram, the one for the contact, the one for the donations. It's the very, very first one on top. So when you click on it, it will bring you the terms and conditions, what we expect, what we follow, and all that. Then the next step is your name. You share with me your name. Then let me give an example, Abigail. Then how the number of the amount that you're sending in, it could be 350 US dollars, it could be 400, 500, 1000 US dollars, depending on how your account is standing. Okay, then you share with me how many times you want me to trade for you that amount that you have sent me. Let me say 2 attempts, 2 safe wins, something like that. That is a message that I need on there. Then the crypto wallet or your digital wallet. This is where I share your profits after a win. And definitely, you will ask me, I've not heard you talk about your share, what you get from this. What I get from this is I do the trading for you. We keep building that bond, that connection. I get wins for you. You people, we keep building that trust slowly by slowly. That way, I'm also growing. I'm growing my channel. I'm creating a big audience. Of course, when you people like, you subscribe as well. We are growing. I'm growing. So that is my take. Okay, I'm looking at having a big audience on here. Okay, so that is my take. Okay, so I'm seeing for the time frame for the chart, time frame 15 seconds, time expiry 15 seconds as well, then candle close, that is 5 seconds. Okay, Joseph is asking, what about we the new members? Even for the new members, my dear, the minimum amount is 350 US dollars. For anyone who wants to send in a donation, whether new, old, that is the amount. Okay. All right, so with the donations, I think that is it. And I encourage so much. We have to have risk management at our fingertips. I keep requesting you that do not send in your last savings where you have a little money left on your account and you send it in for me to trade for you. Market fluctuations, we cannot control the market. So all that, put into consideration. Do not send in something that you are not willing to lose. Send in something that you are willing to lose. Okay, not sending in your last savings, getting frustrated. No, I do not want that. Okay, so we shall call it a day. Thank you very much. Have a lovely time to yourselves. Bye bye.